Hello my people, I am called James Sojese Lahai with the channel Lahai to Africa. This channel is ready to transform some of the things people think about Africa, which is, like me, I become fed up with people that are showing the yesterday of Africa. But we are here today to show you what Africa really is today and what Africa is going to become in the future. So we're going to tell you about the present, the past, and the future. So, which means everything that takes the history of Africa, we're going to let you know. We're going to tell you the developments currently in Africa, and we're going to tell you the future plans in Africa. So, most definitely, I want you to stay tuned to this channel. A lot of sacrifice has been made to set up this channel, so to bring out the things that you really need to know about Africa. So today, as you've become somebody viewing me today, I just want you to do me one favor: subscribe to this channel, give me a thumbs up, and share to more people, because that's the way you can support us to reach every community across the world. We are not just targeting Africa, we are targeting every black community in the world to let you know things that have never been told about black people. There are so many black people across the world that are doing great things, from Europe to America to Asia to the Caribbean to Australia and here in Africa. So a lot of things needs to be shown, and a lot of secret that we are never told by other people. We're gonna let you know that. So most definitely, this channel is not just a channel set up for jokes and all. No, this channel is set to educate, inform, entertain the people across the world, to let you know and to let the unknown known. So that is what it is. We are reaching the unreached about Africa. So many times people do ask about Africa, like, how is Africa? You know, some people do not know, because when you think about Africa, a lot of people think Africa is all about poverty, political fights, what, division, war, you know. So most definitely we want to change that narrative. We want to be part of the movement that changes that narrative. So shout out and big up to all YouTubers out there that are doing these great things. So we are here as well to do much more that has not been done, and we are promising you that you will know much more about this. Thank you very much as you stay tuned with us by subscribing. This is Lahai to Africa, a project called Africa Today, and that's what we're going to show you. Africa today, not Africa yesterday. We will tell you about Africa yesterday, but we will show you Africa today, and we will inform you about Africa in the future. Thank you very much.
Yes, my people, as we were telling you, this is Light to Africa. So we decided to go and show you what you need to know. So we took the move in Freetown, Sierra Leone, West Africa. We are going to tell you about, to inform you about the history of Sierra Leone. So we took a transportation means called keke, which is one of the most reliable and fastest movement you can make in Freetown. So we are taking this move to the history of the free slaves that came to Sierra Leone, which has to do with the beginning of history in Sierra Leone. So now, this is the government wharf. This place is called government wharf. But it was not like this and during the time the slave came. But the slaves, the first set of slaves that came, they landed here. And then when they landed here, this was the place where they really thought soon as they get to the shore, they know they are free at last. So our people landed here. After being free, you know, they landed here. This was the place, and it's called Government Wharf at the moment. There's a place. So this place has to do with history a lot more. So this was the place exactly where the slaves landed. There are other places. There are other places, but we'll inform you about those places as time goes by. These people walk all the way here from the ship. They landed here when the ship brought them to Freetown, but it was not called Freetown by then. When they came, they gave the name to a place, to this place, to Freetown was called Gaffling Town. So they landed here, people landed here, and they walk all the way to the country tree. As you were seeing, this was the place they landed, and they walk all the way to the country tree. Our forefathers landed here. They went through a lot of stuff along the way, and we know so much of them, or many of them dies along the way, and then they walk all the way to the country tree, as you were saying. So let's go and show you the historical tree of Freetown. So let's go where people came and landed, and then they rested for some period of time because that was the place they landed. So, and it has everything to do with Africa, Sierra Leone, West Africa history. And what you know about the history of Sierra Leone, drop it in the comment section. As you can see, there is a step in front of us. It's called the Portuguese step because the Portuguese constructed it during their slave trade and market. So that is the Freetown you need to know today, and that is the history of Sierra Leone that needs to be part of you and us as all. So we are now heading to the country tree. This is the road from the government wharf to the country tree. Yeah. That is the tree. That is the country tree our forefathers landed. That is the tree they landed. We rested under that tree. It's so much historical. Today, this is the center of Freetown. So, if you know nothing about the country tree, which means you have not been to Freetown, but you can be in Freetown or to Freetown without visiting this place and without knowing the history of this place. So that is the country tree. So much to offer to the history of Sierra Leone. This country tree has so much. It's a busy area, as you can see. This is the place you can locate all government buildings from the State House, Parliament, Law Courts, Bank of Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, the NASIT building. Most of the offices are here.
My people, as you can see, this is the modern Freetown, and this is the Freetown we are talking about today. And as you can see, we are at one of the most highest and important place where we can call this place is called the Tower Hill, where you can locate the State House, where you can locate the Parliament as well. As you can see, my people, this is Lahai to Africa, the channel that is ready to inform you about Africa, to tell you the things that you need to know about Africa, the history, that is the past, the present, and the future. Now, we are ready to show you everything that you need to know about Africa in every county, in every village, in every community. And today we are here in Freetown, and this is Tower Hill in Freetown, Sierra Leone. That is the Sierra Leone capital, and we are right here, and we are showing you what you need to know about Freetown. This is the modern Freetown. That is the beauty of Freetown, and this is what we can tell you about Freetown. You can't see this on TV. You can't see this. If you browse about Sierra Leone, they'll be telling you about Ebola. They'll be telling you about mudslide. They'll tell you about what other stuffs that are not important, the civil war. But today we are here to tell you about things that you need to know, which is the important, the things that you've not seen on TV. This is the modern Freetown, and we are right here at the heart of Freetown, where I can call the East versus West, the central of Freetown. So this is where we are today, and we are ready to show you more that you need to know about Africa, not just about Freetown, not just about Sierra Leone. So you need to do one thing. You have to subscribe to this channel, you have to like, and you have to share, because that is the way you can support us to move and show you much more things that you need to know about Africa. We are going to tell you about the yesterday, which is history. We are going to tell you about today, the modern days of Africa. We are going to tell you the future plans of Africa, which is what? The past, the present, and the future. So the future is about telling you about investment plan. Come and invest in Africa. Africa needs you much more than you ever think. And we are going to visit every black community in the world. Not just about Africa, but wherever a black man do exist is Africa for us. The Philippines, let me say from Asia to the Caribbean,
to America, to Australia, every other part of the world where black people exist. They're gonna tell you their story, and we're gonna take those information from them and share it with you on this channel. This is Lie to Africa. As I said, be with us by what? Subscribing and following us every now and then. You will be having videos, updated videos from us, and we will tell you much more. We know we have decided to show you things that you need to know, like investors that are in Africa, people that are investing in Africa. These investors need to be shown in the world, but you can't see them on TV. And because they are not shown on TV, you don't know about them. You think they are not existing. And for that reason, we are here to show you these very investors that are across the world, that are doing things in Africa, that are doing things, great things, and these black people needs to be encouraged.